Hello students, welcome back. I am here again for Standard 7, Subject Science, Chapter number 13, as we have completed Chapter number 13, Motion and Time. So, after completing our chapter, I am going to send you the exercises of PDF. So, in that exercises, word problems are there. So, in this word problem, the explanation I will send it to you, the whole video. So first of all, what is motion and time? The basic thing you just need to understand the speed. Motion means speed. So speed, how you calculate the speed? The distance covered in what time? So distance covered divided by the time taken. Basic thing you just need to understand. So distance covered, we are going to measure standard unit in meter, and time taken, where the standard unit of the time taken is second. So understand that basic unit of speed is meter per second, and speed is equal to distance and divided by the time taken. Now I am going to explain it to you, the word problem on the screen. Okay students, so in this exercise, the first one is which of the following relation is correct? That means speed is equal to distance into time. As I said now earlier, that speed, how you measure the speed? So distance divided by time. So this is the answer. The basic thing you should understand, the speed. And one more thing. So what are the physical quantities of speed? The physical quantities of speed is distance and time. So there are two physical quantities of speed relating. So that is distance and time. Now, the basic unit of speed is meter per second. Now the third question is, a car moves with a speed of 40 km per hour for 15 minutes and then with a speed of 60 km per hour for the next 15 minutes. The total distance covered by the car is how much? So for that, you just need to understand, a car moves with a speed of 40 km per hour for 15 minutes. So first of all, the distance, as we have seen here, speed is equal to distance upon time. We have to find the distance, the total distance by the car. We have to find the distance. That means distance is equal to, cross multiply over here, speed into time. If we take that formula, distance is equal to speed into time, so first 15-minute distance is how much? 40 km per hour. But you have to convert it into what? 40 km per hour is speed, and the time taken is 15 minutes. You have to convert it into an hour. So divided by 60 minutes. 1 hour contains 60 minutes, so you have to divide by 60. So 0 get cancelled, and then remaining 10 kilometers left. So next 15 minutes, the distance is 60 km per hour. Multiply by 15 minutes. So then with the speed of 60 km per hour for the next 15 minutes. दूसरे 15 मिनट तक वो 60 किलोमीटर पर आवर की स्पीड से गाड़ी चला रहे थे. सो वी आर गोइंग टू मल्टीप्लाई 15 डिवाइडेड बाय 16 बिकॉज वी हैव टू कन्वर्ट इट इनटू एन आवर. हियर इट इज गिवन 60 किलोमीटर पर आवर, सो दैट गोज टू 15 किलोमीटर, एंड देन यू हैव टू जस्ट ऐड 10 plus 15, that is 25 kilometer. So you will get the answer as 25 kilometer. Now this one, okay, fine. This is simple. Now next, we are going to this thing. Physical quantities required for finding out speed, as I have said earlier, distance covered, time taken. Okay? Now, here the problem is, a simple pendulum takes 32 seconds to complete 20 oscillations. As we have studied, what is an oscillation? One oscillation starts from mean 0 point, goes to A, then comes to B, and comes again at 0. That is called as one oscillation. So it takes 32 seconds to complete 20 oscillations. So what is the time period? Time period is total time taken how much? 32 seconds. And number of oscillation is 20. So 32 divided by 20 that comes to 1.6 seconds. Now next is the distance between two stations is 240 km. Between two stations the distance is 240 km. A train takes 4 hours to cover this distance. So calculate the speed. This is simple. Speed is equal to distance covered divided by time taken, that is 240 km. The distance, the time taken to cover 240 km is 4 hours. Just multiply, divide, that comes to 60 km per hour. Now next sum is, Salma takes 15 minutes from her house to reach her school on a bicycle. If the bicycle has a speed of 2 meters per second, to calculate the distance between her house and the school. अब Salma takes 15 minutes from her house to reach her school on a bicycle. A bicycle, the speed of a bicycle is what? 2 meters per second. So we have to find the distance between the house and the school. So first of all, we have to write the speed. What is the speed? Speed is 2 meters per second. What is the time taken? That is 15 minutes. So 15. But we have to convert it into seconds. So 1 minute is equal to how many seconds? 60 seconds. So 15 into 60 seconds, we are going to convert into seconds, that comes to 900 seconds. Now, distance is equal to speed into time. As we have seen, speed is equal to distance upon time. Now, distance is equal to speed into time. So the speed is what? 2 meters per second, and the time taken is 900 seconds. So 900 into 2, that comes to 1800 meter per second into second. This second we are going to write over here. Okay? So this second and this second are going to cut down. That comes to 1800 meter, which is equal to 1.8 kilometer. As you all know, 1 kilometer, the conversion is 1 kilometer is 1000 meter. So 1000 meter is 1 kilometer, 800 meter is 0.8 kilometer. Now, the sixth question is, show the shape of the distance time graph for the motion in the following cases. A car moving with a constant speed. अब जैसे टाइम ग्राफ में देखा हमने, डिस्टेंस टाइम ग्राफ में, डिस्टेंस टाइम ग्राफ इज अ लाइन ग्राफ. अब लाइन ग्राफ में टाइम जो हम एक्स एक्सिस में लिखते हैं, डिस्टेंस वाई एक्सिस में लिखते हैं. इफ यू आर स्टैंडिंग and you'll see after few seconds a car moving from here. After few seconds, if the car comes over here, you'll see that the car is in motion. अब ये जो है, if you see stand here, the time taken 0. At 0 time, you'll see the car is standing over here. After 5 seconds, again you will see the car is standing over here. Again after 5 minutes, you are going to see the car is standing over there. So this line shows that the car is parked. That means the car is not in motion. Either you'll see at the time interval of any time interval, either 5 minutes or 10 minutes, but the car is not in motion. You'll see at the same position. So we have to show the shape of the distance time graph. So distance time graph, so this line shows a car moving with a constant speed. Constant speed, एक ही speed में बस कार जा रही है. And this one shows a car parked on a side road. Okay, students? Now next question is, the following figure shows the distance time graph for the motion of two vehicles A and B. Which of them is moving faster? As I have explained this in the time graph video, see the inclination of the graph, the inclination of the line shows that it depends on the speed. अब ये जो है कितना inclined है और ये vehicle B कितना inclined है. अब ये यहाँ पर है. If you are going to measure after 5 seconds, the distance is covered is vehicle B is here. Again, the distance covered of a vehicle A is over here. So distance covered vehicle A is more. That means vehicle A is moving faster. Now next one. Okay, now this one. Which of the following distance time graph shows a truck moving with a speed which is not constant? Not constant. That means ट्रक की स्पीड जो है वो स्पीड भी हो रही है, स्लो हो रही है, सब हो रही है. तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल ये टाइम ग्राफ क्या दिखा रहा है कि द स्पीड इज कांस्टेंट. क्लियर? ये टाइम ग्राफ क्या दिखा रहा है कि स्पीड इज नॉट देयर, द ट्रक इज पार्क्ड. ये टाइम ग्राफ क्या दिखा रहा है हमारे को फोर्थ वाला कि स्पीड इज कांस्टेंट एज द स्ट्रेट लाइन गोज ओवर. ये टाइम ग्राफ हमारे क्या दिखा रहा है कि ये कर्व दिखा रहा है. कर्व दिखा रहा है यानी स्पीड बढ़ रही है. स्पीड बढ़ रही है मतलब हाउ यू नोटिफाई, बिकॉज द टाइम टेकन इज लेस एंड द डिस्टेंस कवर्ड इज मोर. So the third graph shows that it's not a straight line. So it shows a truck moving with a speed which is not constant. Okay. Now second last question is, answer the following. The odometer. Odometer क्या है? जो हम कार में देखते हैं, जो मीटर आता है उसके अंदर वहां पर एक बीच में एक रेक्टेंगुलर स्मॉल विंडो रहता है जहां पे न्यूमेरिकल्स घूमते रहते हैं जैसे कार घूमते रहते हैं. So the odometer of a car reads 57,321 किलोमीटर. जब क्लॉक शोज द टाइम क्या दिखा रहा है 8:30. What is the distance moved by the car if at 8:50 यानी 8:30 को इतना किलोमीटर दिखा रहा था, then 8:50 को the odometer reading change to ये किलोमीटर 57,336. So you have to just find out the speed of the car in kilometer per minute during this time. यानी हमारे को दो चीजें ढूंढना है, स्पीड ढूंढना है. इन विच यूनिट, किलोमीटर पर यूनिट, एंड एक्सप्रेस द स्पीड इन किलोमीटर पर आवर. यानी ये मिनट में ढूंढना है और ये आवर में ढूंढना है. तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वी आर गोइंग टू कैलकुलेट द डिस्टेंस कवर्ड बाय द कार. यानी द इनिशियल रीडिंग एंड द फाइनल रीडिंग. द डिस्टेंस कवर्ड क्या करेंगे, फाइनल से माइनस करेंगे इनिशियल को. तो फाइनल रीडिंग क्या है 57,336 minus 57,321, that comes to 15 किलोमीटर. क्लियर? ये डिस्टेंस कवर्ड हमारे को मिल गया. अब स्पीड इन किलोमीटर पर मिनट ढूंढना है. तो फॉर्मूला स्पीड डिस्टेंस कवर्ड टाइम टेकन. तो डिस्टेंस कितना कवर हुआ 15 किलोमीटर. अब टाइम कितना हुआ 8:50 minus 8:30, that means 20 minutes it has taken. अब ये we are going to multiply, divide, we are going to get 0.75 किलोमीटर पर मिनट. अब ये किलोमीटर पर मिनट हमारे को यहां पर मिल गया. नाउ वी हैव टू फाइंड आउट किलोमीटर पर आवर. अब पर आवर ढूंढना है. अगेन सेम फॉर्मूला, डिस्टेंस कवर्ड डिवाइडेड बाय टाइम टेकन. सो व्हाट इज द डिस्टेंस 15 किलोमीटर. अब टाइम कितना लिया 1/3 यानी 20 मिनट्स. एज वी हैव सीन अर्लियर 20 minutes divided by 60, that is called as 1/3 hour. अब ये उल्टा करेंगे, रेसिप्रोकल करेंगे, that comes to 15 into 3 किलोमीटर divided by 1 hour, that is 45 किलोमीटर पर hour. ओके, ये मिनट को हमने आर में कन्वर्ट करना है. अब मिनट को आर में जब कन्वर्ट करेंगे that comes to 1/3 hour, which come by after reciprocal the 3 divided by 1 it comes. So that answer is 45 kilometer per hour. And the last one, suppose the two photographs A and B. अब ये photograph A और ये photograph B है. Given below had been taken at an interval of 10 seconds. पहले ये फोटो लिया, 10 सेकेंड के बाद ये फोटो लिया. If a distance of 100 meters is shown by 1 centimeter in this photograph, calculate the speed of the fastest car. Always understand the question what is given. If you understand the question, you will easily solve the problem. अब ये क्वेश्चन के अंदर तुम्हारे को कन्वर्ट मतलब तुम्हारे को डाइवर्ट करने के लिए यहाँ क्या दिया हुआ है, डिस्टेंस ऑफ 100 मीटर इज शोन बाय 1 सेंटीमीटर. लेकिन क्या पूछा हमारे को, कैलकुलेट द स्पीड ऑफ द फास्टेस्ट कार. वी हैव टू जस्ट कैलकुलेट द स्पीड. सो सिंपल, from the figures A and B, we conclude that the distance covered by the fastest car is. तो क्या फॉर्मूला है, स्पीड. We have to find the what, speed. The distance covered, the time taken. Distance कितना 100 meter. Time 10 second. That comes to 10 meter per second. Okay students, we have completed our exercise over here. In always word problem, you have to first understand the question. If you understand the question properly, then only you can easily solve the problems. Okay, thank you.